And then you just naturally flow into your script, but give them what they want right out of the gate. Don't start taking them down this game of 20 questions. They don't want to play that with you. All right, structure of handling leads. Like, you guys need to have a very, very solid plan in place. I have a chart I'll send to you guys. Just send me a direct message on Instagram and I'll send it to you, like the whole flow chart of all of this stuff. But the key is you just need to have a plan and you need to stick to the plan. You need to do it every time. Statistically speaking, if you can follow up with leads within the first 5 minutes, your conversion rate's going to shoot through the roof. Now, the study that everybody references is this thing called the lead response management study. If you ever look at this lead response management study, look at the date when it was done. It was 10 plus years ago, I believe. It's an old ass study, but people still rely on this data all the time. Well, if 10 plus years ago, 5 minutes was how quickly you needed to respond to a lead, I would challenge you that it's 5 seconds today. A lot of the top teams around the country have call centers built out to where their average time from lead to making the outbound phone call is under 5 seconds. That's what you guys are competing with. So the faster you follow up with your leads, the more people you're going to get in contact with, especially because a lot of these websites are sending leads out to multiple agents. First agent who gets on the phone with them is going to be the agent who has the conversation with them and is going to have the highest probability of turning that into an appointment. So first and foremost, you need to get on the phone with them. Something that we do at our office is called war dialing. I stole this from my friend Lisa out in Massachusetts. So war dialing is lead comes in, ring, 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 no answer, hang up, redial, ring, 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 hang up, no, redial, ring, 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 3 times in a row. You'll be shocked at what happens when you actually call 3 straight times. In your head, you're like, oh my God, they're gonna get so mad, they're gonna be pissed off, they're gonna kill me. Shut up. What are they gonna do? It's insane. When they see the same number call 3 times, they'll answer just out of curiosity. Just to be like, who is this? And if they answer like, why are you calling me so many times? Like, I'm just so excited. I saw you were looking at this property. It's amazing. Like, get excited with them. But you're never gonna have that issue. Like, get it out of your head that people are gonna be mad at you because you call them 3 times in a row and just do it. You don't lose money when somebody gets mad at you. But you lose money when somebody else gets in touch with them before you. Just call them 3 times. Other things, so you need to do that immediately, 3 dials, follow up with a text message, because a lot of people, especially millennials, don't want to talk to you, but they'll respond to your text message. I literally bought a car purely via text message recently. I never even went to the dealership. The entire transaction was done over text message, and then they drove to my office, and then they brought me the paperwork. I did have to sign paperwork at some point, but that was it. Like, I did the entire thing start to finish via text message. So you need to do that. There's a lot of people that don't want to talk, but they'll happily text with you. And then third is you need to integrate email, and I would strongly encourage you guys to integrate video into those emails. You need to humanize yourself. You need to show them that you're not a robot. So if your emails are just automated text-only emails, they're just going to blend in with everything else. BombBomb uses something they call it a hostage board, which is a terrible name, but it's an impactful name, which is basically just a whiteboard. Write their name on it. Write on it, hi, Justin. And now when they open that email, and BombBomb animates the preview, and it's just a whiteboard that says, hi, Justin on it. Do you think he's going to open that? He's just the curiosity alone is like, all right, this guy's fucking weird, but I got to see what he has to say. They're going to click it just out of curiosity. Just do it. I promise you. Go buy yourself a whiteboard. They're $5. If you do nothing else, you just do those 3 things, war dial the second it comes in, and then you follow up with a text message, and you send an email, your conversion rate will shoot through the roof. Other little tricks like in your text messages or even on your scripts, quit calling people and saying, hey, this is Kyle with Whissel Realty Group. Don't open with that. They don't care. They don't know who you are. The majority of people, when they fill out a form on Zillow, think the person who's calling them is Zillow. They don't know you. They don't know your company, nor do they care at that point. So when you call, hey, it's Kyle. The team at Zillow asked me to connect with you about 123 Main Street. That's how you need to open your conversations. Don't tell them your full name. They don't care what your last name is. They don't care what company you work for yet. But open with that. Make the connection to Zillow because that's how they came in. Make the connection to Realtor because that's how they came in. It'll totally change things for you guys. The second part of it is, don't sit here and ask them 20 questions when you first get on the phone with them. I just got back from Vegas. If I walk up to a blackjack table and I put my $100 on the table to get my change, and the dealer wants to ask me 20 questions, and I'm just sitting here like, let's go. I'm just gonna get up and I'm gonna move to the next table. I don't wanna have a long conversation. I wanna play some freaking blackjack, right? Well, what happens when you walk up to a blackjack table, you put the $100 down, they give you the change, they start dealing some cards, and then they're like, oh, where are you guys from? Oh, what are you in town for? That's how it works, right? Give the person what they want first, then you can come back and ask them the questions. So there's an acronym, LP MAMA, that's been out there for a long time, which is location, price. People switch these around, but we go mortgage, agent, motivation, and then appointment. Well, I'd challenge you, if it's a lead on a specific property from like a Zillow, Realtor, Trulia, move that A to the top. So if they inquired on 123 Main Street, it would be, hey Justin, it's Kyle. The team at Zillow asked me to connect with you about 123 Main Street. When would you like to go see it? Just start with that. Give them what they want. Quit trying to get their whole life story first. Yeah, and then they're like, oh, I'd love to go see it on Saturday. Cool. Yeah, all right, awesome. I'd love to show it to you Saturday. You know, that place is in Santee. Is that the main area that you guys are looking at? And then you just naturally flow into your script, but give them what they want right out of the gate. Don't start taking them down this game of 20 questions. They don't want to play that with you. So that little tip will really change things for you guys as well. So that's how it starts initially. And then again, just shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll send you the whole flow chart. But ultimately from that point, we call them every day for the first week. We call them every week for the first month. We call them every month until they die. And then we call their kids. Yeah, it's called a buy or die plan. Once you do connect with them, you're going to categorize them appropriately. Hot for us is within 30 days. Nurture is 30 to 90 days. Watch is 90 to 180. And archive is 180 or whatever unique scenario that they have going. And then those hots we're calling every week. Nurtures every 2 weeks. Watch every month. Archive every quarter. Wait. Before you leave, I want to share some more tips and tricks that we're using in our business to take it to that next level. Just click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.